Hey everyone, and welcome back. So, as you can see from this wonderful view here, we are covered in parasites. And that means that we really are not making power that fast, and I want to see how fast this thing can make power, even though it, for some reason, I can't get above 70. 70 Celsius. That blows my... Go away. That blows my mind that we can't get above 70 Celsius for our energy production. I mean, you guys saw it at the end of last episode. I mean, I put that thing under a lava waterfall, and it still didn't make more than 70. I don't really know how that's don't you dare. I don't even know how that's possible. It just doesn't make any sense to me. Any more friends freeloading off my power? And I know I basically have a limitless supply down here, but it's not for you. It is not for you, it's for me. I made this thing. Go make your own Cyclops and leech off of it. Why? Really bounced back there. I want to see what the power production is like now. It might be enough to where we could probably charge power cells in here now. Not that fast. Okay, it just must be when we're in the biome. Well, let us head into the primary containment facility now. How they're already back. I procrastinated long enough. Let us head in and visit that thing that has been sending us messages. It's about time. Goodbye, friend. Are you still on the wall? Sea Dragon must still be in the wall, as per the usual. Anyways, we're now perfectly dry again. What do we need? Blue. We got one of those. Why is he sitting down now? Usually standing. The prawn usually stands up when I'm out of it. Let's head in here and let's grab ourselves that blue tablet that we got and go and use it. Okay, down we go. And down we go. Okay. Hey, Handyman. And you're standing again. Handyman, what's up? Why you change your mind? Sit, stand, I can never figure you out. Anyways, blue tablet. In. Make sure to grab that one in the heating unit, or you can just use an ion cube and some kyanite. Anyways, welcome to the primary containment unit. This place is pretty cool. So we got a bunch of rooms.
Translating local alien broadcast. Warning, vaccine development program terminated.
That's not good.
Hatching project terminated.
That's not good.
Live specimens terminated. Evacuate immediately.
That's really not good. If they're evacuating people, we got some problems. Ooh. Here's a new Leviathan baby. The Sea Emperor. Is this their egg? Preserved egg casing. We got some reading to do. Well, I mean, obviously I know, but you guys can now know and tell from this is that this facility was meant for making that vaccine. And they stopped that. And they looked like they had some unborn sea dragon eggs. Not sea dragon, sea emperor eggs, even bigger than that, and well, they also killed that. So they're not very good at keeping things alive or fixing things. I don't know. But you know what? We're smarter than them, obviously, because we could build all of this with our hands. So we're gonna fix it. Okay. Indigenous life forms, magma ring, that's not what I was looking for. Terminal data, enzyme 42. According to translated data logs, an indigenous Leviathan species was found to produce a unique substance referred to as enzyme 42, which inhibited the symptoms of the Kara bacterial infection in other indigenous organisms. The specimen was captured and contained in a purpose-built habitat for further study. The alien researchers went to great lengths to provide for the life form's environmental needs, including the import of interdependent flora and fauna via an on-site warp gate. However, its health quickly deteriorated. When quarantine was imposed, all warp gates and force fields were sealed. All attempts to develop the enzyme into a vaccine had been unsuccessful. I'm sure we'll be fine. Sea Emperor egg casing. Shell composition. The shell casing is formed from thick layers of carbon composite, suggesting an extensive gestation period. This Leviathan species may give birth once per century, perhaps just once in their lifetimes. Shell casing incisions. Precise incision suggests a laser-based tool was used to cut open the egg casing and forcibly remove the fetus inside prior to full gestation. Analysis time pressure developed a bacterial vaccine may have driven the alien researchers to cut open this egg and remove the fetus for study. It is also possible that, removed from its parent and natural habitat, some vital condition for the infant to hatch naturally was not met. Also, alien researchers, aren't we the aliens here unless they came from off-planet and settled here or something? I don't know. Sea Emperor fetus, found preserved in display case. It was likely the child of an adult specimen contained within the facility. That'd be one dead adult. It's been a long time since those people showed up, in at least 1,000 years from what we know about the evolution changes. Physiology. Superficial damage to the specimen indicates it was artificially removed from its egg casing. Stunted tissue development suggests the organism expired during the removal process. Tissue samples had been taken from the digestive tract. Analysis. It appears the aliens were attempting to formulate a cure for the bacterium from enzymes produced in the specimen's digestive system without a young, healthy specimen. These efforts were in vain. Huh. Now we know. Looks like we got a fun little gate to get through here, but I want to show you guys something real cool. So, you see all this ion up here? It's a lot more than you think it is. I mean, it might look like just a little bit here, but I promise you, it's a whole lot more than that. So if we get that 3 right now, let me back off a little bit. It's infinite. And this is how the precursors make ion, right here. That's so cool. I love the little matrixy looking stuff. It's so cool. Come on, give me some ion. This used to be a lot faster. Now it's a lot. I wonder if we jump in it. Nothing. Nothing happens. Other than we got the matrix all around us. I wonder if this will stop it from growing the crystals. Nope, it won't. Let's back off so we can actually watch them grow. Kinda watch it. Because we're still stuck on the outside. I guess it's too bright if you look at it straight on, but you can do it like that. That's pretty cool. Well, we need some more. The reason I'm even waiting, I guess, let's hop out of here and do some scanning. The reason I'm even waiting for this is because we need, nope. We need, don't worry, we'll read these. We need, I think, we're gonna need 6. 6 ion cubes. I can't remember if there's 6 or if there's 4 warp gates in here, because like I was saying, they needed warp gates to supply the food to that long dead specimen, or presumably long dead specimen. So each of these 6 rooms, some of them have gates in them, some of them don't. Very swashbuckling blade. Do you guys have pirates on this planet? Strange carving. So it must be maybe they came from off planet and then they were investigating this planet. So maybe all the precursors just up and left. Just said, you know what, screw it, we're leaving. And just locked down everything here so the virus wouldn't spread, unless they were also infected by it. Okay, it's still not done. They really made it. So it used to be one of the giant things of ion crystals, and now it's not that, and it takes forever to come back. So we're gonna break this, and then we're gonna put all the ion crystals in our inventory, and then we're gonna go run around and see what we can't find here. 1 ion cube. 2 ion cube, and 3. Obviously, you're getting free ion, so it makes sense that it takes a while, but it's a decently long time too. Okay, so, I guess because we went back here, it sat down. Oh, we got a lot more ion cubes than I thought we did. I'll take it. Okay, so let's go around in a circle. I don't know, that's a Pokemon thing in the back of my head. Ion cube fabricator. You didn't think you could scan this before. See what this got to say. This device appears to be the origin of raw mineral that forms the base of the ion cubes which power smaller alien systems, likely drawing power itself from the main thermal plant. This device may represent an almost limitless source of energy. I mean, if it's based off of the thermal of the world, it is limitless energy as long as the world is still producing said thermal energy, but I wonder what... I guess it's some form of exothermic reaction. Okay, well, warp gate number 1. Now let's see where this takes us. Huzzah! So we already know how these work, so we just jump in, and it takes us somewhere new. 300 meters. I'm gonna say a bulb zone. I think this is one of them. I actually don't know where I am. But I do see something down here. Oh, that's a buried light. I thought that was something I could pick up. That's a little more of a bummer, though. Okay. We are in the bulb zone. Wow. I actually guessed this right. I'm pretty proud of myself. Uh-oh. The nice thing about... Really? Really, Bone Shark? The nice thing about being here is... all this titanium. What else does it let me scan? There's something around here. This is where I got all my diamonds originally in shale and stuff like that. Is this a giant lithium? Okay, giant lithium. Got it. Okay, well, we're not that far from home now, which is great. We could probably actually sea glide there, but let's head back in. Ow. And let's go ahead to the other areas and see where else we can teleport. So this really is endgame, because we can get anywhere now without having to drive there. And oh wow, does driving take a while in this game. I mean, I don't know, I'll probably park my Cyclops. I'll probably park it down here. I might even make a second Cyclops. That might sound weird, but just to move materials around, because it might be interesting to try and make that pathway. Because I really want to do that, is make that pathway with the power all the way from down here. Or I think I'll just make, like, right under the life pod, I'll just make a giant, use a ton of multi-purpose rooms and just make a giant power station. I don't know what I'll do yet. Right now, I'm feeling power station, but I might go back to the thermal thing. Ooh. This is a bit different. What's down here? I never went down here. Ever. Okay, well, let's go do some reading before we head down there, because I actually don't know anything about down there. That's kind of crazy. Ooh. Almost fell. Inflow pipe. Ventilation control.
PDA data.
Peepers entering the containment facility. The pipes drawing water in the containment facility are filled with peepers arriving from the surface. The fish show no signs of distress. The specimens scanned have all consumed high quantities of seeds and organic matter from the surface. Some specimens are beginning to show signs of infection. All this stuff too. Oh, I got reading. Alien building block. This rock-like object figures organic as well as mechanical parts, and there is some genetic and technological crossover within the design of the self-warping constructs encountered elsewhere. Ah, this is where they got the warpers from. It appears to serve no purpose in its current state and is waiting some kind of activation sequence. Materials such as this may have been fundamental building block of the aliens' technology, or even of the aliens themselves. Alien carving. This carving is hundreds of thousands of years old and made from an unrecognized natural fiber grown on an unknown planet. It bears striking resemblance to the old Earth yin-yang symbol. Two competing theories may explain the similarities. Aliens visited Earth prior to the 4th century BC and influenced the development of ancient Chinese philosophy. The concept of yin-yang is universal. Since yin and yang describes fundamental interdependency of seemingly opposite forces, it may be a necessary existential understanding, in some form, all sufficiently developed civilizations. The tapering of two circles' union into imposed and infinitesimally small points, the finite, is one logical way to represent this understanding, and may have been developed interdependently by species other than human. That'd be interesting. Alien statue. This artifact is unpowered, suggesting it serves a ceremonial rather than practical purpose. The pyramid represents vines spiraling upwards toward the warm blue stone mounted above it. It may represent a plant found in the aliens' home world, of a building of religious import, or even the gravitational pull of their home solar system. So they are not native here. Okay. Ancient Earthblade. Earthblade. Huh. An ancient Earthblade dating back to the 13th century. Blood samples on the blade match the DNA of 7 separate heads of state from the period. Huh? Who are they killing? This evidence supports the theory that aliens were an ancient, spaceborne civilization engaged in surreptitious study of less developed species. Holographic projector. This device contains network apparatus and holographic projection unit. It was likely used a communications relay, capturing and projecting the image of the user to a remote location. There do not appear to be any other devices in range. Nanobots. Scan shows some form of advanced nanobot inside this seemingly empty case. These bots are substantially smaller than any developed within the Federation, and it is not possible to ascertain the exact function. It would, however, be unwise to release them. Organic matter particulator. This device contains a highly unstable radioactive isotope, likely to destroy all organisms exposed to it while leaving physical structures intact. Although it would function perfectly well as a weapon, it was more likely used to sterilize spaces for later inhabitation. Without instructions, it would be unwise to interact with it. Yeah, just in case you blew yourself up. Rudimentary tablet. This device shares many similarities with the tablets used to access the alien facilities, although its structure is rather less complex. It may have served a similar purpose, granting security access and storing relevant data, and thus was kept here as a form of legacy support. Tracking implant. This construct is emitting a high bandwidth signal consistent with alien transmissions accepted elsewhere. DNA in the exterior indicates it was once implanted inside of one of the life forms indigenous to 4546b. Its size suggesting the subject was a Leviathan-class organism. Beyond tracking and broadcasting its location, the implant may have also recorded biological data on the subject. However, this data cannot be received. Translation device. This device stores linguistic data from over 1,000 different languages. The core of the device may allow alien text to be read and translated. Analysis of the onboard data reveals a number of ancient Earth languages, and the term CHBC Live appears many times in the device's data. The import is unclear. The device seems configured to translate designer's language. It will not work the other way around. I'm sure that has something to do with the developers of this game. Though, to be honest, I don't know what. Ventilation control. Water flowing to and from the primary containment unit is being automatically controlled independently of other safeguards. Data on the water composition has been recorded. Inflow. Water is being drawn from different biomes around the surface of the planet. The water temperature is considerably lower than the volcanic environment outside the facility, while microorganism and nutrient counts are substantially higher. Outflow. Oxygen-deprived water is being flooded from the system and recycled back to the surface. Fantastic. Interesting. Magmarang. I don't really feel like reading it right now. Flora. What are we dealing with here? Bulb bush. Don't know how I didn't get that a long time ago. Then again, okay. Now we heading down. Oh no, it's just down there. I feel like I went down there. I don't even know though. So this means that they've been pumping things from all over the world into this unit. I wonder how they dug all those tunnels. Do they just have a giant tunnel boring machine? One of the ones that looks so cool. Giant tube looking thing. I'm gonna just pretend like that's what happened. Because that's so much cooler to me. Okay, well here is their I guess this is their inflow. Maybe on the other side is the outflow? That would make sense to me. Just very cool is what it is. The whole design in this game is awesome. They did a great job with this game. And I can't wait to get into the super building stuff because we're going to get ourselves an aquarium. We're going to get ourselves a cuttlefish, the cuddliest fish of all time. Which we already found the egg, which I'm really excited about. Did I see something over there? I feel like I saw something over there. I don't know if it's faster to jump and move. But I'm doing it anyways. I thought I saw this as like a terminal. A glowing purple terminal. And I thought that was interesting. Then those don't exist. So it would be kind of hard for them to have that. Okay. And now we head over here. You know what's crazy? A while ago, I mean back when I first started playing, you couldn't even get in here. This wasn't even developed. It's amazing how I guess development works. Okay. Portal number 2. I kind of should come in here with a, that's what I needed copper for, was to make a bunch of, oh, I can't think of what they're called. The, you know, beacons, so I could say which place they go to without having to jump in and out each time. Okay, so where are we now? 240 with sand. Oh, and it just got dark. I want to say for here from the Lost River, where are we in correlation to this? And, little sub there. Lava tunnel. Okay, I'm gonna say, I don't even know. Oh, safe shallows. Right? Oh no, it's the mushroom forest. Wait, I could be safe shallows. I'm 900 meters away from there. I know, I just saw these fish and I immediately thought otherwise. Okay. Well, let's head back in here. So, I don't know how I didn't remember that was a thing. I guess I never really went out of this one. It'd be cool if there was one to safe shallows, but I don't think there is. It'd be funny if there was one to the active lava zone and just spit you out outside the back of this thing. Okay. Let's jump over. Oh, I just realized what that was gonna do. Okay, so let's beeline it over there. And since we, hop in here. And let's dig out some more while they're back, because we might as well. You know, I want to try something, because I know the jelly shroom caves have, I think they have a volcanic output thing there. I want to try putting some thermal plants over there and see if I can break 70, because it doesn't seem right that I can only hit 70 even at the hottest places in the world. I don't know how to make them hotter. Maybe we have to go to those like thermal vents. That could be a place to try out. Those ones that's just spit out that really hot stuff that always hurt me at the beginning of the game when I was looking for a bunch of copper. It's funny how that never changes. I'm always looking for copper. Sorry about that. Quick interruption. Anyways, one of those guys just slapped me. So this... I don't know what this is. I actually have no clue. This might be mountains. I think this is mountains. This really seems mountainy to me. It's really far to walk. And these crab crawlers are everywhere. Speckled rattler. No, this isn't mountains. This is... Where is it? It is mountains. What was I on about? Ah, interesting. Okay, well we got 2 more things, and I know the episode should be over by now, but just 2 more areas. I gotta get through them. I feel like I should do it all in one episode. That doesn't feel right to cut it into 2. Especially not the next episode. I don't want to take any time away from that. Maybe we could just split that in. You know what? Yeah, we'll do that. We'll check out the last portal. And check out the last portal and the last room that isn't a portal next time. Yeah, that seems about right. I know it's weird going this right after and then doing a quick break, but you know, whatever. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye!